Hello everyone, welcome to the e-learning platform of M.D.Children Academy, Raisinagar. The next step in the agricultural practices is irrigation. अभी तक हमने सॉइल प्रिपेयर किया, देन उसके बाद उसमें सीड्स लगाए, देन उसमें मैन्योर और फर्टिलाइज़र्स ऐड किए. अब इस प्रोसेस के बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेप आता है irrigation. The process of watering the crops in the fields is called irrigation. Now, irrigation कब करना होता है? इसके लिए भी कुछ पॉइंट्स याद रखने होते हैं. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, किस टाइम पर क्रॉप्स को पानी देना है, कितनी बार क्रॉप्स को पानी देना है, ये सब मेनली 3 चीज़ों के ऊपर डिपेंड करते हैं. फर्स्ट, हमारी क्रॉप क्या है, सेकंड, हमारी सॉइल कैसी है, एंड थर्ड, सीज़न कैसा है. सोर्सेज ऑफ इरिगेशन: ट्यूबवेल्स, वेल्स, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams, canals, etc. are some common sources of irrigation. But these sources are mainly used by 2 methods. One is traditional methods and other is modern methods. First, we are going to discuss about some traditional methods of irrigation. These methods were adopted by the farmers to irrigate their fields. Some of these are Dhekli system, chain pump system, moat or pulley system, and rahat. In these systems, cattle or human labor is used. So, these are cheaper in cost and less efficient. Modern methods of irrigation. These methods are based on the development in technology. And here we are going to discuss about 2 modern methods of irrigation. One is sprinkler system and the other is drip irrigation system. Sprinkler system. This is most useful on the uneven land where sufficient water is not available. The perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals. When water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the help of a pump, it escapes from the rotating nozzles. Water gets sprinkled on the crop as if it is raining. This is very useful for sandy soil. Second modern method is drip irrigation system or drip system. This is the best technique for watering fruit plants, gardens and trees. It is a boon in region where availability of water is poor. In this system, the water falls drop by drop just at the position of the roots of the plant. Now, after the process of irrigation, the next step that is followed by the farmers in agriculture is protection from weeds. For this, they use a simple process called weeding. But we should know what are weeds, why it is required to remove these plants. The undesirable plants sometimes may grow naturally along with the crop, and these undesirable plants are called weeds. The removal of weeds is called weeding. Now the question is, why weeding is necessary? Weeding is necessary because weeds compete with the crop plant for water, nutrients, space, and light. Thus, they affect the growth of the crop. Weeds can be removed either manually or by using chemicals. In manual removal, weeds can be removed physically by uprooting or cutting them close to the ground from time to time. This can be done with the help of khurpi or a seed drill. Weeds can also be controlled by chemicals known as weedicides. One common example of weedicide is 2,4-D.